and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum version. I am the Legendary PokéMaster, and if you notice a change in quality, that is because I am starting to play on a DSi instead of a 3DS, because I felt like the resolution would be a bit better, and also the controls are better because the D-pad isn't all the way down at the bottom. But yeah, that's the change in quality. Tell me if it's for the better or the worse. I think it's for the better. It seems like a bit higher quality than I usually am at. So yeah, because the 3DS kind of stretches out stuff, you know? It kind of stretches out the games because the DS has a smaller screen. So, anyway, we are going to be picking these berries here because those are pretty good berries. It's a Nana Berry, and we're going to get the other Nana Berry, which I'm assuming that is because it looks exactly the same. And we put away the Nana Berry, and I'm describing every single small event for you because there's really nothing to talk about right now. We're just continuing on this route to the next city, which is Veilstone City, and there's a gym there. So we're going to be making our way to that in this episode. I'm not sure if we'll be able to fight the gym within our allotted time limit, but there is actually one thing that I want to do here in Selacion Town before we go, and that is the Pokemon Daycare, which is actually a pretty useful thing. I'm pretty sure you know what it is at this point, if you've been playing Pokemon for a while, but you can put Pokemon in here, and the, like, a certain amount of steps that you take will, like, level them up a lot. So I think I'm actually going to put Machop in here. Or actually maybe Beautyfly, because I think Beautyfly is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna level her up a bit, and I'll come back for it later. So they could actually raise 2 of our Pokemon, but I don't feel like getting rid of a lot of my team. We're actually gonna be able to get a good Pokemon in Veilstone City, and I will introduce that to you when we get there. But for right now, I actually don't even need to go in here. We might actually need to stock up on some items, so let's go run down there real quick. I'm not sure. Let's see what's actually in our bag. And also stuff on the screen. Good. With a new screen comes stuff on the screen. And this is newly purchased, so that's not my stuff. That's someone else's stuff, so, because this is, reused. You can't buy a new DSi anymore, but, I actually need to look through medicine. We have a potion, super potion. I think we have a decent amount of stuff. I wonder if we could actually get repels yet, because those would be useful on this upcoming route, which is, it's pretty long. I need to sing the song because I need to buy some repels. Not sure if they're here, they might be in the next counter. No, they're not. I'm gonna buy some super repels because I never buy the regular repel because that is kind of rip-off for your money. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 3 or 4, I have no idea. Maybe even 8, yeah, that seems like a good deal for your money, but you can't do it. I lost count of what I was saying. I don't know how you lost count of what you're saying, because they are not numbers, they are words, and I don't count my words. I basically was gonna say something, but I didn't know how to phrase it. Like, when you put on a repel in this game, it doesn't, like, refresh it. Like, it doesn't ask, do you want to put on another repel? So it kind of gets somewhat annoying and stuff on the screen. Yeah, that stuff on the screen, I just need to get it. That sounded weird. But, actually, there's a side quest down here, maybe. I'm not sure, at this, news mill thing right here. But anyway, as I was saying, like, you can't, it won't ask you to put on another repel, so you need to go in the bag and stuff and request it and all that, but, oh, welcome, you saw the notice outside about hiring us, right? Actually, no, I just skipped straight through that. Is that a Pokédex right there? Then you must know, Professor Rowan. You are just the Pokemon searching expert we've been looking for. Piplup, I want you to bring me one. You must bring it today, or we're not going to be able to run our main article. I will pay you with a heart scale and some Pokeballs for it. Will Prinplup do? Did you bring us the Pokemon that we needed? No, I can't get that yet unless I put my Prinplup away with a Ditto, which I don't have at this point and won't have for quite a long time. I'm not even sure if you're able to get it at this point, but we can take our bike and go straight up. But I think I want these berries first. That's just like a cactus. Let's get that cactus, I guess. I don't know. You picked up the pineapple berry. Austin put the pineapple berry in the berry's pocket. And this soft soil returned to its earthy state. We could actually plant some berries in here to come back to later, but I'm just gonna take all the berries that I can because I kind of need them for this route. There's a lot of stuff. I think when we get to Veilstone City, if there's any dirt by there, I think I might plant some just as an example for that, but for right now, we're just gonna take everything that we find and not give back to the earth. Now, why would you do that? There's an Aspear berry. And we got that. Okay, that concludes our berry picking for the day, probably. Unless there's more berries up ahead, in which case, give me them berries. But, okay. So I need to shift to the... Okay. There. I don't want to battle you. Yeah, that's why I need those. That's why I need those repels. Okay, Rosalia, level 20. That's actually a pretty good Pokemon, but as I said before, we are going to get a pretty decent Pokemon when we get to Veilstone City, so I'm not gonna catch anything on this route, I don't believe. Because we will be getting a good Pokemon anyway, so... What's the point in putting in all of our effort? Dang it, it's one of those people who just looks all directions. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too hard, now was it? Just a little problem-solving skills and you could avoid stalkers. Cafe Cabin, fresh... okay. So, I think this is where you get the Moo Milk, which is pretty good. I think it heals like 100 HP. All we have is Moo Milk, 500 for a bottle. How much is a dozen? Oh, dang it. They already took all my money. Okay, so, apparently we have a dozen now. I wanted to ask you how much that was before giving you my money, but apparently I can't do that. There are a bunch of Psyducks here, they won't do anything, they're standing firm. They're not inclined to move at all. Will they be inclined to move if I bring out my Giratina? Probably not. They're just like a wall. They're standing there like a stone wall. What should we call them? Stonewall Psyduck. I hope you get that reference. If you don't get that, well, you have an excuse if you're not American. If you're watching this in some other country besides America, then you have an excuse. I really don't want to battle this guy, so that's why I'm running around. But we're gonna have to battle him. So you have an excuse if you're not American, but if you're American, shame on you if you don't know that. Stonewall. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's a vital part of American history, Mr. Stonewall. I'm not gonna say his last name because you should know it. Otherwise, shame on you. Go, Prinplup! Yeah, rain. It started to rain. What will the Prinplup do? I think we're gonna go with a Rock Smash, even though it's a Psychic type. That will do regular damage. That should, it should be okay. Or not. We should actually switch to Magmortar because this is a Steel type, shouldn't we? Okay, so let's go do that. We only have 4 Pokemon now, but we're gonna get a 5th. I said that 3 times already in this episode, but we're gonna get a 5th. The foe's Bronzor used Extrasensory. Extrasensory. Don't think that I actually think that it's pronounced Extrasensory. I would be so ashamed of myself for saying that from then on if you actually thought that. But we're gonna okay, dang it. I have enough badges for you to listen to me. Why? Why will you not listen to me? Actually, I think a traded Pokemon at any level won't obey you until you have all of the badges, so I guess I'll keep Magmortar in the Pokeball for now on, but for now on, yeah. From now on, until I actually, like, really need him. Which might actually be the case with the Lucario, which is one of the next gym leader's Pokemans. And of course, you hurt yourself in confusion. Why is it taking so long for you? This is gonna be harder than I expected. Let's switch, maybe, to if we have any good Pokemon. So let's see what we've got. We don't have any good Pokemon, do we? So I'm gonna actually use one of my berries. That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why you need to get those berries. I guess I'm gonna get him out of sleep, but we only have one of those. I'm gonna try that. Unless he uses another Hypnosis like an idiot, then I'll be really mad. But we used a Chesto Berry Magmortar. Woke up. The foe's Bronzor used Extrasensory. Stuff on the screen again. Yeah. I'm not even apologizing for this. All of my previous apologies apply to my wiping stuff off of the screen, but we're gonna use another flamethrower, hopefully. Listen! Or at least do something. I don't really care what move you use. Just do something. Good. Good. I applaud your efforts, Magmortar. Thank you, and now Bronzor is out. That just took, what, like 5 minutes? The foe's Bronzor fainted, and Prinplup gained 177 XP points. Magmortar gained a boosted 265 XP points, and I think that's his only Pokemon, I'm not sure. Or not, because it says rain continues to fall. Ruin Maniac Calvin is about to send in Shieldon. I am actually going to switch in Prinplup, because that has a major advantage against that with a Rock Smash, which will do 4 times the damage. And if not, we could always use, is it Bubble Beam? The Water-type move, which will do 2 times the amount of damage to Shieldon. So, this should be kind of easy. Let's try a Rock Smash, and see how much that does. Whoa, nice! So we're gonna use another Rock Smash. The foe's Shieldon's defense fell, of course. That moved out of the way. Okay, I moved the DS back. The problem about this DSi is that it doesn't have any rubber feet. So there's really no traction between the surface that I have it on and the DSi, so it's prone to moving around. The 3DS has rubber feet, so it kind of stays in place while I'm filming. But I'm gonna need to be careful with this. With luxury comes great responsibility. That's the saying. Player defeated Ruin Maniac Calvin. I can't win. You're too strong for me to win. He looks like Indiana Jones, but without the partially shaved off beard, I guess. I don't know. Oh, no! You are not doing that. Max Ether, that will be useful probably in our gym battle, our upcoming gym battle. He's just standing there. Okay. Please, no one be there. Good. I really feel like someone is gonna just cheap shot me out of nowhere. Like that! Like that! Right there. He cheap shotted me. That is a cheap shot. That is a classic textbook cheap shot right there. So, we are fighting this guy. His name is Black Belt Derek. He has the most fulfilling life standing out here in the woods, doing nothing with his Krogunk at level 26. He's training so much, I could tell by his Krogunk's level, and that is not evolved. He's a truly marvelous fellow. He's just doing everything with his life. Unfortunately for him, he might lose, but he used Swagger, so I think he's pretty well off there. Yeah. Let's see what we could use actually. I think we could use a Bubble Beam. That might actually do a fair bit of damage. As long as Prinplup doesn't hurt itself, at least. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Krogunk fainted, and that is Derek's, of course, only Pokemon. And he could just stand out here and be lonely some more. You've dulled in its sharpness. I've dulled its sharpness completely. It has no sharpness. It is unconscious. Oh, another thing. I should actually use my Super Repel. I would feel guilty for using my Super Repel at this point, though, just because, you know, it's a Super Repel, and I probably waste a lot of my steps not in the, grass. So I think I'm actually gonna catch this Kadabra here, because that's a pretty good Pokemon. Disable. I'm gonna use a Bubble Beam. I'm just gonna fight to capture here. A Kadabra is actually easier to capture than a Abra. I mean, of course, my luck, it's a critical hit. The Kadabra fainted, and Prinplup gained 455 XP at least. So I guess that's okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna hide behind this tree right here, because I feel like someone's gonna cheap shot me out of nowhere. Let's see what this says. Trainer tips. Pokemon attacks are classified as either being physical or special. A physical attack is based on the attack stat of a Pokemon. Likewise, a special attack is based on the special attack stat. That also applies to special defense and defense. So, defense protects from physical attacks, and special defense protects from special attacks. Marill appeared. Marill. I don't know how you want to pronounce it, but Maryland is here. Let's run. Yeah, we got away safely. I don't know why I'm still subscribed to Maryland. I'm not an active subscriber. He's pretty good. I have nothing against the guy, but I just don't watch the videos, so there's really no point of me being subscribed. I want that item over there in the top right corner, but I'm gonna have to go through a lot of grass. Actually, this is a pretty good opportunity to use my Repel. So let's go do that. I can't go to the bottom. I'll just, use the touch screen to, scroll. Yeah, that wasn't far. I felt like that would be much farther than it actually was. So, yeah. Let's go get this now. We got an HP up. That's pretty good. We could raise the HP of our Pokemon with that. It's actually a really good item. Like, I didn't mean that with... I meant that with no sarcasm. It's a pretty good item. I'm not sure if we should go down here or not. Actually, yeah. It doesn't lead anywhere, but there's an item, so we're gonna, obviously, go down there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What is it? Oh, it's Shockwave. So, we got another TM to add to our TM collection. I should actually probably get a stylus to do the dowsing machine, but, you know, then that would interrupt the sequence of events with me reaching over to the 3DS over there and getting the, stylus from that. It's a double battle. Is it worth it? Actually, yeah. I'm gonna get this. Austin found a full heal, and Austin put the full heal in the medicine pocket. I'm gonna save right here, because if I remember correctly from my last playthrough of this on my own, these are actually some pretty hard trainers. I'm not sure if it was the Pokemon that I had or not, but, yeah. Oh, that freaked me out real quick, because, like, everything froze in the game. I thought my game froze while it was saving, and the saved file would be lost, but, that luckily was not the case. I'm gonna switch this over here, because Magmortar is my second strongest Pokemon, I guess, because he's not wanting to listen, but I'll take on anyone I can. Oh, it can only make me stronger. And then she's like, I'm taking the Veilstone Gym Challenge, but first, battle time! Okay. So we are challenged by Ace Trainer Dennis and Ace Trainer Maya. They have a lot of Pokemon. They each have 3, but we'll probably be able to do this. That actually looks like a shiny Gligar. Is it Gligar pink? That's like blue. That's weird. Let's go with I'm gonna use a Bubble Beam on Gligar because it's a ground type, and hopefully Magmortar will follow through and use Flamethrower on Roselia. Good. Okay, so Roselia got the Flamethrower. That's a one-hit KO, obviously, and it's super effective. Yeah, I got that. The foe's Roselia fainted. Prinplup gained 390 X points from that, and Magmortar gained a boosted 580 fix. That's my favorite number, fix. The foe's Gligar used Feint Attack. Hey, that's a PokéTuber also. Feint attacks. Let's use our Bubble Beam right now, and that should actually maybe one-hit KO it. I'm not sure. Probably not. Oh, actually, yeah. Nice. I underestimated your strength, Prinplup. The foe's Gligar fainted, and Prinplup gained 277 XP. And now she is actually, that's rare. I think I've said that before, like, Prinplup being female is, kind of rare. And the last time I actually played through, Pokemon Platinum, my, Infernape was also female, so am I either lucky, or did they just, like, set it to, female for this particular game? I don't know. But, Weasel's right there. That's not good news for my, Magmortar, so I think I'm gonna focus all of my efforts on taking that out. Actually, I'm just gonna, like, that's gonna be annoying if I don't take out the tongue, so, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, what? Oh yeah, he has the Choice Scarf, doesn't he? So, we're gonna use, I guess, a Flamethrower on Weasel. Okay, he made the Wise attack, and attacked Magmortar, which used Flamethrower, and I used a Rock Smash on Lickitung, by the way. I don't think I said that. So that might be able to take out Lickitung. I don't know. Prinplup used Rock Smash, and that didn't do too much. It took down the defense, though, so that's kind of useful. Lickitung used Supersonic on my best Pokemon. Prinplup became confused, and Rain continues to fall. Bam! What do you think about that? Prinplup will do, I think I'm gonna attack Weasel. And I think I'm also gonna attack Weasel with, Magmortar. Just because I really want that out, because it actually poses a major threat to, Magmortar. Okay. So Magmortar's down. And, now we need to switch out a different Pokemon, because this is obviously gonna hurt itself in confusion. And we could actually, I'm pretty sure we could just revive, Magmortar, but yeah, we're gonna go through with this first. Well, we have Machop, so I'll just put in Machop for now. And, okay, so Prinplup, he will use a, actually, no. I think he might snap out of confusion on this turn, so I'm going to Rock Smash the Weasel, and I'm gonna revive, Magmortar. Because we kinda need Magmortar. Okay, Magmortar recovered from fainting. The foe's Weasel used Quick Attack on Prinplup. Prinplup is confused. Please don't hurt yourself. Good. I'm gonna get that thing off the screen real quick. Bam! See? I'm getting better at this. It's going out quicker, my finger. We got Weasel down. It gained 127 XP from that. Magmortar gained 190, and Machop gained 127. The foe's Lickitung used Stomp. So great. Rain continues to fall. That's interesting. We are going to use, oh, Drifblim, that just changes everything. I think we're gonna try to use, we're gonna focus our efforts on Lickitung for now. And then we'll, take out the Drifblim, so let's Karate Chop Lickitung. Yeah, Gust, that isn't too much. Actually, yeah, it's probably gonna take out Machop, isn't it? Yep, I saw that coming from a mile away. Machop fainted, and we'll send out Magmortar for that. How are you still confused, Prinplup? How? Okay, Lickitung used Defense Curl. So that makes up for the defense it lost before, I guess. It didn't necessarily increase it. Bam! I'm like the Flash. I could get that out so quickly. Go Magmortar. Let's see what you could do. Let's try this bag. We're gonna HP restore, and we're going to give a Moo Milk to both of our guys, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's actually, no. I'll just give it to Prinplup because Prinplup needs it because he's confused and everything. And, actually, no. Yeah, just because he's confused. And then we'll use a Flamethrower on Lickitung. Or not. Drifblim used Ice Wind. Do you want to die, Magmortar? Are you just, like, asking to die? Honestly. We need to use some special attacks on Lickitung now because actually, we need to do regular attacks on Lickitung because special attacks kinda won't work. What am I even saying? Special attacks will work. Attack wrong. Attack. Correlate to defense. Lickitung. Flamethrower on Lickitung. Magmortar just, like, doesn't want to notice. Prinplup got hurt. Dang it. Good one for sticking with the team, Magmortar. Drifblim's defense and stuff, everything rose. Basically, I don't care. Prinplup gained Bubble Beam. Yeah, he gained Bubble Beam. Okay, so we got Lickitung out. Do we have another Pokemon, or is it just Drifblim at this point? I forgot. We got to level 32. I'm sorry, like, my throat is like clogged. That's why I'm not like talking less. But rain continues to fall. Yes, that is what I like. Ace Trainer Maya. She sends out Ralts. That's gonna be hard. For actually no, that's not gonna be very hard, is it? We're gonna try to take out the Drifblim first. So we're going to start that off by trying to get Magmortar to do something. Oh, so it used it on Ralts. Well, that takes care of Ralts for us, doesn't it? Magmortar's special attack partially fell, so I'm gonna try to use, actually, no, I can't. I have the Choice Scarf. Magmortar gained 270 X points. As well as Drifblim used Ominous Wind. Very ominous. And it's also Wind. That took us down quite a bit, actually. Let's see how much Bubble Beam does. Drifblim actually should be quite durable. Oh! That actually did a lot of damage. Much more than I expected. We're gonna use a Moo Milk on Prinplup because we kinda need to. Used the Moo Milk. And, yeah. Prinplup's up. Prinplup HP was restored by 55. And, I guess we're gonna try a Flamethrower. Or Overheat. We're gonna try an Overheat on Drifblim. And you loaf around. Ominous wind. Okay, I'm gonna try to use a Bubble Beam. Actually, no. Okay, Bubble Beam on Drifblim. Magmortar. Try to use Overheat on Drifblim. Okay, so you got the Overheat in. Good job. And we're gonna probably maybe get the Bubble Beam in. Yeah, that didn't really do anything because that special attack is lowered from before. But when we get this Bubble Beam in, we probably will win, actually. Hopefully. Unless the special defense... Okay. So that might affect Bubble Beam. Yes! It was a critical hit. That is when a critical hit comes in handy. The foe's Drifblim fainted. Prinplup gained 546 XP points, and Magmortar gained a boosted 819. Player defeat Ace Trainer Dennis and Ace Trainer Maya. And that concludes today's episode, basically. You won, but I lost, but the both of us gained something, I don't know. My confidence is crushed. Okay. We crushed a girl's confidence. Should I trust this stair here? Oh, we got some berries. Okay, so we made it. That's a wiki berry. That's for Wikipedia. I'm gonna save it right here, just in case we have a, cutscene. And then, yeah, we kind of need to end off the episode here, but thank you for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I kind of enjoyed doing this episode. This region of Sinnoh is actually pretty nice, but anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you. Yeah, I should prolong it or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still here for like a few more seconds while I save. But if not, I'll do the dramatic entrance through something. Okay, you know what? I'll just do the dramatic entrance through here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you through the entrance. Yeah, I will see you through the entrance.